Hello, this is Leandra with Traveling Where Feet May Tread. And for those of you that have followed me, you will know that my last excursion or my last trip was pretty traumatic. It did not go well at all. And I am actually making this post because I'm on the way to the airport for my first trip since that trip. And there's been a lot of stressors in my life, both at work and personal. This trip is actually a conference that I'm going to for work, and so I'm going to be traveling to New York, but you know, you cannot go to the city that never sleeps and not have tons and tons of things outside of work scheduled, and so I do. And I came on because I had promised people who were following me that I would post another video about the last trip and how it all ended. People were calling to find out, are you alive? And, you know, are you okay? How's things going? And that sort of thing. For those that don't follow me, I had taken a vacation to the Dominican Republic in a really small, I flew into Santo Domingo and was in a really small town called Samana. I was pretty much I won't say captured or held hostage, but I was pulled over several times on the side of the road of them trying to make me go to the ATM to pay them a second time of what I'd already paid them to get to the airport. There was a time where I started tracking myself because I didn't feel safe, only to discover that they were taking me away from the airport. And it wasn't until I showed the driver that I was tracking him. He got on the phone and started talking really fast to somebody, and then made a turn, and then turned to me and said, you'll be at the airport in an hour and 20 minutes. Like, it was all the traumatic things that you would see on a Lifetime film. It was in real time. But anyway, there's been, you know, like some concerns about how I will feel traveling. I'm not one that is like, I'm not a high anxiety person or anything like that, but I am human. And so I just, I was wondering how I would feel. And I got up this morning, just like my normal routine. In fact, I feel more prepared than I do on most trips in terms of packing in advance and packing, having everything that I need and that sort of thing. So I feel like I'm in a really good place. But I did want to get on here and give you a tip. My traveling companion, I am taking my social worker with me, and she's already at the airport. We both are kind of excited to be going, and she called and we were talking on the phone, and then she said, oh no. And I was like, what is going on? And she made me aware that our flight had been delayed. And I said, oh, don't worry, you know, like, don't worry about that. We'll be fine. And she had some concerns about checking in and that sort of thing. And we were able to, we're flying first class because we were able to get a really good deal. And so I was able to, you know, I told her, like, some of those things will be taken care of just because we are flying first class. But my tip is, sometimes when you travel where your feet may tread, there are going to be delays. And as we've already said before, bumps in the road. But never dismay, because, you know, I was telling her, don't worry, we'll just grab a book or something to do, or just do some window shopping until it's time for us to go. We'll be fine. And we'll get there. We'll get there when we're supposed to get there. And that is my tip for my first video for going to New York and traveling where feet may tread. Stay tuned, because we have lots of activities planned. And as I've said before, every time I travel, I like to do something that I've never done before and learn something that I've never done before. And so we've got some firsts for me, some firsts for her, and we're going to make it a really good trip. I'm really excited about the conference. There are going to be some great speakers, and I'll be back to post about all of those things. Until next time, if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.